them in our universities. And so, but it takes that organization from the business community to tie it together. They often talk about why Stanford's so successful is it hasn't just developed the folks, it's built the business infrastructure around it, the Silicon Valley. We're doing a lot of those same things down there in the medical center, around nanotechnology and other areas, but we've got to continue to work to advance this as a high-tech hotspot as well, and I want to thank our Technology Infrastructure Committee for all the work they do that, but it's partnering with other companies, really pulling it together that makes a difference. So if you take that, that's our base, we're going to be member-driven, policy-focused, creating prosperity.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Moseley, President and CEO of the Greater Houston Partnership. I'd like to see each of you here, particularly on this very important topic. Chair Kellner sends his regards, and as you can see at our annual meeting, he was very appreciative of the work that you do at the Technology Infrastructure Committee. So we want to open by just letting you know that he made it a priority in his speech to the annual meeting of our organization to talk about the work that you do here at the Technology Infrastructure Committee. So welcome to this business luncheon. The Technology Infrastructure Committee has a very beautiful mission, and that is to market the Houston region as a high-tech center and a hub for high-tech jobs. I really can't get anybody to tell me this number, but maybe one of you in this room can help me. And that is, what number, or how would Houston rate as a high-tech global community? And what I'm asking is, if you took the top 10 high-tech cities of the world, my guess is that Houston would be very much at the top of that list. And I think we know that Washington, D.C. would probably be the city that uses technology more than any other city. When we think about all the computing power that goes into running the Pentagon and then the federal agencies. And perhaps New York City would rank number 2 with all the financial markets and all the computing power that drives that economy. And then, of course, the Silicon Valley, that probably would be right up there. But I'm guessing Houston might just fall in, Tony, at maybe 4 or 5. There could be a European city that does more computing, raw computing than Houston, but I don't know. Think about all the technology that drives the energy sector, the upstream and the downstream. That is incredibly high-tech, isn't it? And then there's Texas Medical Center. Do you know there are more square feet in Texas Medical Center than downtown Los Angeles? And can you imagine all the computers and all the technology that makes the Texas Medical Center work? Oh yeah, and then there's Johnson Space Center and all the computing power that drives half a century of space exploration based right here in Houston. So again, I suspect somebody knows that number somewhere. I can't find it, but wouldn't it be nice if we could measure the technology foundation of global communities? And my guess is we're living right here in probably one of the top 5 globally. So your committee, thank you for helping us connect those dots and how we can continue to grow this incredible infrastructure that we know exists right here. We have tremendous allies in this region that work with the Greater Houston Partnership. These are allies that are also investing and encouraging innovation. I see Paul Frazan is here, the founding CEO of the Houston Technology Center. We appreciate, Paul, what the HTC does, and Walt Bullrich. My goodness, this is incubating jobs and growing innovation by this tremendous strategic ally. Of course, Bio Houston, Rice Alliance, Catherine Mossbacher is here from the Center for Houston's Future. They also take a look over the horizon, and they're seeing how technology is very much a part of our future. Catherine, thank you for what you guys do at the center to promote this. But we are so pleased to have all these dynamic organizations that are allies with the partnership to promote technology. Houston is starting to get more and more recognition from outside. Did you know that Fast Company magazine just a few weeks ago recognized Houston as the #1 city of the year? Isn't that cool? That's the cool factor when you have Fast Company talking about it. But we're very pleased with our very own publication. We have an agreement with Texas Monthly to do our collateral marketing piece. You have this in front of you. It's Opportunity Houston. And we're very pleased that this issue salutes technology. You might recognize a lot of the work that your committee does. I think page 29, you might recognize one of the usual suspects. Anumesh Verma is interviewed in this magazine, but this is our first digital publication. So we'll not only have this print material, but for the first time in the history of Opportunity Houston, we're pleased to announce to you today that it has been digitized. That means that when we have visitors coming to visit us, these inbound missions that are coming to get best practices and understand the technology infrastructure, we can give them a digital version of it. So we take trade missions and we go outbound. We now have a digital version of Opportunity Houston, which those of you who have traveled internationally, you know, carrying a memory stick or going to a website is a lot easier than carrying a box of magazines. So we're very pleased to make this copy available to you today. The Genius Issue, we call it, saluting Houston technology.